You do not need to have it all figured out. You do not need to have it all figured out. When you have dreams, aspirations, and you know you're meant to do big things, that often comes with doubt, worry, being scared, figuring out what to do, when to do it, how to do it. But obviously that kind of plays a role, but you kind of have to neglect that. You need to make sure you're taking actionable steps towards who you want to be and where you want to go, and just making sure you're holding yourself accountable to those things. Fuck the doubt, fuck the fear, because at the end of the day, it's really only you versus you. And honestly, bro, like, you just have to make sure that you constantly put in the effort each and every day. And you may not necessarily know everything at that given moment in order for you to achieve your goal, but as long as you're taking the actionable steps, that's all that matters. And what I mean by that is, let's say if you want to start making content or something like that. Well, are you actively recording yourself talking to a camera? Are you getting used to talking to a camera? When I started out talking to a camera, I wasn't the greatest at doing this shit. I had my fuck ups. Didn't really have a clear, concise structure on how I wanted to create a video. I would just start rambling and shit, which to a certain degree is fine, but also too, you want to make sure that what you're talking about is engaging to your audience. You don't want to just talk about random bullshit just because you feel like it. But I say that to say is that over time, I started getting the reps in. And as I got the reps in, I got more comfortable talking to the camera, being able to articulate my words and being able to deliver a message in a clear, concise manner. You know, like, it just starts with the little things. You just have to get up and get started. You're gonna have your fuck ups, but if you don't fuck up, you won't ever learn. I never understood why people are so scared to fuck up. Like, if you don't fuck up, you're just gonna continue to stay the same and you're never going to grow. Growth is where the fuck up happens. You learn from your mistakes, you learn from other people's mistakes, and you continue to understand that and figure out different ways to improve upon that situation or circumstance. This shit is not rocket science. Do not make this shit complicated. Do not overcomplicate this shit. Keep this shit very simple. Don't make it be about other people or you're doing it for external validation, man. Just do this shit for you, bro. Because at the end of the day, you came to this earth by yourself and you gonna die by yourself in that coffin. So at the end of the day, bro, just do what the fuck you want to do. There is no limit to this shit. Just go out there, do what you always wanted to do, and just try, bro. You would rather be okay with you trying something and you just quote unquote failed than you just not trying at all. Like, that shit is just idiotic to me. Like, why the fuck would you not try to do something that you've always been interested in doing? That just doesn't make sense. You get one life, you might as well do it all while you fucking here, because there's gonna be a point in time where work starts to pick up. You might have kids, you might have a wife, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, and you know how that shit goes. But another day for a different topic. But I just want to say, like, just go out there and do it. Just get the fuck up and do it. No one is coming to save you. That other person that wants you to do good doesn't want it as bad as you want it, or shouldn't want it as bad as you want it. If there's someone that genuinely believes in you and they know you can pull off whatever you want to do, obviously that's good. You have people in your corner that's willing to give you motivation, inspire you to go out there and take action. But at the end of the day, it all starts with you. That other person can have so much belief in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, then that external belief doesn't even matter. It's out the window. And sure, I may not have been necessarily the most qualified to be in certain rooms that I was able to get into, but my character was the most important thing. And Jalen, what did you do to improve your character? Well, I read a lot of books, so I knew how to ask questions about people that were thought-invoking and that made me memorable to them. And I asked them questions that were not only about their career, but also personally. Don't get too caught up in asking people about how they did this, how they did that. Like, they're still a human being at the end of the day. They still have hobbies, they still have things they like to do for fun. They still have X, Y, and Z that they like to do outside of just working. And once you start building some, like, human rapport with someone, like, and you mix a little bit of work, you basically just built the relationship out of thin air. And once you really understand how to communicate, you understand how to build relationships and meaningful relationships at that, that is what allowed me to get access into those rooms. And also too, there were people that were around me that were able to vouch for me, saying like, I know this kid is going to do great things, but I know this kid is going to do great things and X, Y, and Z and such, but at the end of the day, they saw that in me because I was doing the work behind the scenes in order for me to have them give me that belief that they said they had in me. So I would just say, like, just get the fuck up and do it. Just try, bro. Like, no one really cares about what you're doing, genuinely. Everyone's so caught up with their own life right now, like, it doesn't even matter. They might see your story, they may see your post and be like, oh shit, Jalen's doing this, Jalen's doing that, and they just move on. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, at the end of the day, like, shit all just comes down to you, bro. Obviously, you're gonna have haters. Obviously, there's gonna be people that are talking down on you, naysayers, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, just fuck them, bro. Like, if you have haters, you're doing something right. And if you're not doing something right, you probably won't have any haters because you're probably in the same boat as everyone else. And I don't want y'all to be average. You should never accept being average at all. And if you do, just click off the fucking video because this video is really not meant for you. But for those of you that know that you're meant to do a lot of things in this life, like, just get the fuck up and do it. Do not let those limiting thoughts that you have hold you back from doing the things that you want to do. If there's something you want to do deep down, just get the fuck up and take action. Just don't listen to your mind, because at the end of the day, the mind is only meant to protect you. Anybody that has any monumental success has overwritten their whole mental construct and what the mind is meant to do. The mind is meant to keep you safe. So the moment you start letting the mind control you, you will be living a life of misery. You see all these regular people that fucking hate their job. They drive a car they don't want to fucking drive. They damn near go home. They hate their at-home life. Their wife barely even fucking likes them. They're just tolerated. Everyone just tolerates them. And I'm telling you, that shit is fucking miserable. I'm not speaking from experience, but I've seen it with my own two eyes. Like, that motherfucker is miserable. So just go out there and just try, bro. Just get the fuck up and do it. Just try. What the fuck do you have to lose? Genuinely ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. What the fuck do you have to lose? Genuinely ask yourself that. What do you have to lose? If you really wanted it bad enough, you wouldn't even give a fuck anyway. You just go out there and get the fuck up and do it anyway. Just try. That's all I'm asking. Just try, bro. Because you'll be surprised, because the moment you see a glimpse of success and what your potential is, it's like a dopamine hit, and you don't want it to ever stop, and then you continue to evolve and keep getting better, and better. All you have to do is start building that momentum day by day, moment by moment, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, month by month, year by year. Once you start getting that momentum and you start continue to keep that momentum flowing, it's just like a never-ending roller coaster, and you just start to see, like, all the work that I've started to put in since that moment. I've really been able to reap the reward of what I always dreamt of and what I always wanted to have and wanted to be. So, to conclude this video, just go out there and fucking try. What do you have to lose? Just try. Try. If you get the fuck up, go back down, stand right the fuck back up, and keep fucking going. That's the video for today. Make sure y'all like, comment, and follow for more, and I'll see y'all in the next one.